Hi, I'm Don Cottom with 323 Link, and today we're going to talk about courtroom systems and chambers, city council chamber systems, or county council chamber systems. We'll also talk really briefly about video arraignment systems. So our discussion today really is going to cover how the systems operate and what EDUcast is. Now, EDUcast is a simple hardware appliance that we can install in any courtroom, any meeting space, any council chambers area, and we can digitally record video or audio of all of the sessions or proceedings. And so EDUcast is simply a combination of a hardware appliance that we install, a little black box, which is Linux based, which means we don't have to deal with a lot of the issues that we have with Windows based machines. And this little appliance can sit in that room, and we simply give users a simple USB key to plug in to start and stop recordings. And I'll explain how that works in just a second. But at the end of the day, we can then deliver that out to our hosted service, which is all the files are backed up there, and then it can be distributed out to anywhere you want it to go. And so this system was designed to keep it extremely easy for the end user to start and stop recordings, make it extremely easy for distribution of those recordings, and also set up where the IT department or folks who don't have an IT department don't have to worry about the network or the IT issues. So basically we put the box in any courtroom, and we simply issue a secure key or a USB key and a non-secure USB key, and then those recordings are taken at the time of the proceedings. So all those files are then stored on the little box, the little appliance. They're also then pushed out to our hosted service where they're backed up, and every 3 to 4 months we'll send out hard copies so that you can put those CDs or DVDs in your safe for safekeeping. So we actually have 3 places that the files are stored: the box, the hosted service, and then sent hard copies back to you. So the system, again, to start a court recording, you simply go up to the box and you find the USB ports and you plug in the key. And that's how you start recording. So again, we want to make it extremely easy for the people responsible for recording to start and stop those recordings. So again, to stop the recording, it's just as easy. You just simply remove the key, and the system then stops and stores that information on its own hard drive and then sends it out to our backed up servers. Now, where do all these files go? Well, what's great about our system is we can deliver these files out any way you want, really. We can send them out to your website. We can send them out via email. We can also have people sign up for them through programs like iTunes, where the court reporter, or let's say the state court reporter or attorneys can sign up, and they get all of the proceedings as they come out. So when you post them, all those people just get that to their computer automatically. So the same thing applies to council chambers. We simply mic the room in the appropriate way, and we put our little black box in. And so what's so great about these systems is there's really no real training. I mean, all you need to do is be able to plug the key in and remove the key. You don't have to learn software. You don't have to go through an intense training class on how to run a bunch of stuff on a separate laptop. These appliances just sit there like a dumb terminal and work like a phone. So what's great too is these files will play on anything. So once I've delivered those out to the public, or delivered those out to my website, or I've delivered them out to the attorneys or court reporters, basically the files can be played on any device, from cell phones to handheld devices to PCs, Macintosh. It does not matter. We use standard file formats. And so the install process typically takes about 2 weeks. It takes about 2 weeks for equipment to come in. Now, video arraignment, on the other hand, we recommend today that any customer looking at any form of video conferencing is going to use high definition systems. And the reason for that is in 2009, the HD standard will come into effect, which means if you buy standard definition equipment, you've only got a 2-year window of that product being current. Everything will be HD in 2009, and these systems should last 5 to 7 years. So here's kind of an image to show you a little bit of the difference in clarity. You get just a much better experience with high definition systems, and now the price point has come to a point where we can provide high definition systems at the cost of standard definition. And again, like I mentioned, in 2009, that standard happens, and everything out there is going to be HD. So if you go to replace a monitor and you've got a standard definition system, you're not going to be able to find a monitor that will operate unless you buy one used in a store or something of that nature, in a used place. So the 2009 thing is a big window, and if you're buying video conferencing, you definitely need to go HD. And the product we recommend is life size, because we actually have a new endpoint that's come out that's completely HD compatible, and it is at a list price of $6,000. So we've hit a price point now where we can do video arraignment with HD systems at a much, much more affordable price. Well, thanks for listening to the presentation, and if you need any more information, please contact me, Don Cottam. I can be reached at 615-310-3969, and again, thanks for spending the time with us today.